There is no scientific evidence that crystals can actually heal people or do all the other sorts of things that they are said to do. But people have also believed that crystals have kind of special esoteric properties. And this is part of a larger piece of the religious landscape called metaphysical religion. And Catherine Albanesa was one of the first historians of American religion to try to come up with some core ideas that hold it all together. And she says there's basically 4 things that make up metaphysical religion. That's a preoccupation with the mind and its powers. This idea of correspondences or hidden connections between things, a language of energy and movement, and then a focus on being healthy and happy in this life. And that's a big difference between religions like Christianity, which are all focused on the afterlife. Crystal spirituality is often framed in a kind of scientific register. So they use words like energy, they use words like vibrations. These are words used by scientists, but a scientist would say what you're doing is not actually science at all. What you're really doing is magic. And a classic example of this would be James Frazier, who talked about what he called contagious magic. That if you have a magical object and you put it next to something else, its kind of magic will spread to that, right? And so when people say, this rose quartz has vibrations and that's gonna lower my anxiety if I wear it or if I put it in my water bottle, that's straightforward contagious magic. There has always been this undercurrent of metaphysical religion. It's been a little bit harder to notice or detect because Christian churches build big buildings, and metaphysical religion is a little bit more low key. But it's always been there, and it's always been a significant part of the American religious landscape.